Good evening, I'm Dan Fitzpatrick here at StockMarketMentor.com on Wednesday, October 1st, and I want to look at GoPro, but first, I guess I'll give you an apology. I haven't been under the weather. I've been hurting. I had a shoulder reconstruction last week, and it's been a very, very slow recovery. Because of that, the minimum has been my maximum. I haven't been sending out free chart videos for a few days. So I'm back on track with that. And the reason I'm saying I owe you an apology is not because I haven't sent out a free video, because they are free. So I get to them when I can. But on our 59-minute trader workshop, which is coming up on November 1st, I would normally be kind of pounding the table on that because the early bird special ends tonight at midnight Eastern time. It ends at midnight Eastern time. And because I haven't been sending out these videos, if you are not a member, then you probably forgot about that. At the end of this video, I'm not exactly sure whether Gary's taken you to the sign-up page or what, but I'm just telling you, at the end of the evening tonight, the price goes up 33% from where it is right now if you decide you want to go. It's basically a day trading course, how to trade the first hour. So if you want to do that, then please, check that out, because after today, we don't go back and give you, if you like sneak one in and say, psst, hey, can I have the low price? We can't do that, because then we're effectively cheating others who didn't ask, but they just paid the higher price. So we're not going to do that. Also, if you are not a member and you don't want to be a member, but you would like to go to the workshop, then just use the system. Enroll as a Stock Market Mentor member, get the member discount, buy the workshop, and then either take the 30-day free trial and cancel, which is totally fine, or as soon as you've bought the workshop, then cancel in case you think you might forget. So one way or another, if you want to come, get the member early bird price, and that ends today. Okay, anyway, back to GoPro. Here's the thing. The market sold off pretty nasty today in a pretty big way. And GoPro, down 2%. Well, all things considered, after the way this stock has run as high as it has, it's up over 100% on a really, really crappy day in the market. For this stock to be down just 2%, that's pretty good. Also, look at the volume, higher than average, but not anything like the last couple days. Not anything like that. So the stock has been moving up on really strong volume, a lot of buying activity. And then today, when the market's lousy, this stock kind of just barely budges. It just drifts below the upper Bollinger Band. That's really bullish. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. Okay, look at where all the volume actually occurred. A couple days ago, it was here, this big scream, this big pop on Tuesday. And then earlier today, let's go into it. Okay. So we get this big, huge volume spike first thing in the morning. Okay, the stock gaps down, and this is a really big, wide-ranging time. And then it drifts lower for most of the day until finally hitting bottom at 2 o'clock, then when it's drifting higher. So compare that to the S&P, which just continued to go lower. So GoPro, I look at today's action, all things considered, I look at today's action as pretty bullish. And so what I would suggest doing, I still think this stock has a $100 price tag on it. You do the math on a percentage basis, and this still has some pretty significant upside. I would look at today's intraday low as your reference for stops. The low's 88.87. Literally setting a stop at 88.80, something like that. If you want to take this momentum trade like this, that's going to work for you. An alternative way to do it, and this would actually be my preferred way, is to take a small amount of shares right now, because this is very extended. It's overextended, very much so. So you could take a small amount of shares at this price level, And then, you know, depending on your thesis, if you like this thing for the long term, hopefully the stock drifts lower. Remember, you're in on a small number of shares. Hopefully the stock drifts lower. You can get it like some for closer to 80 bucks. You've lowered your cost basis. If, on the other hand, the stock continues to move higher, and I kind of think it will, not guaranteeing, but it sure seems like it's gonna. If the stock continues to move higher, and by the way, it's a short squeeze. Okay, shorts are trying to cover. They can't get enough shares. Okay, they're trying to cover. I don't think you can borrow shares on this now, but I think that's true, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, if the stock does continue going up, then at least you have a small position and you can add to it, but you're making money. The point for this whole video is simply this. I think this is really bullish price action in light of the entire market. So you use this level here, just kind of this area here, as your line of demarcation. As long as the stock stays up above this level, you're good to go. If it starts drifting lower, you know, it can fall appreciably lower than that. So anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you're doing well, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow.